For fear of jinxing it, potentially, so it's Wednesday night, well, it's about 6 o'clock on Wednesday evening now, and I might be getting the foaming done on Friday coming. So as part of that, I need to clean the whole inside of the boat. So because if there's any dirt on the steel, the foam won't stick at that point. So I'm just going around and I'm just wiping down all the surfaces with wipes, and I am marking where I want the foam to go. So the waterline is about there, goes about there. So I'm going to go below the waterline down to probably along there and then up and back. For now, we'll get as much foam in here as we can, clean all these white surfaces, and take everything out of the boat, get it ready. The forward cabin is ready. The port side aft section is ready. Just moving on to the starboard section now, and I'm gonna move all this crap out. I've got to take the kitchen out. Well, I don't have to take the frame, I have to take this top and the front off, so he can get access to the wall. The conduit is all in, so you can see the running back there. Sorry about the noise, I just tripped over. Yeah, and our shiny new chain pipe is there, conduit is in, and the securing timbers are in as well. So, hopefully it happens on Friday, because I'm starting to get really impatient. It's nobody's fault, it's just the weather has been a real pain, and it's finally getting warm. Anyway, I'm rambling, and I'm going to get some work done, and I will talk to you later. So the walls are all clean. I've taped up the windows, so I've just put tape and some covering on them just so they don't get any kind of foam on them. The conduit is done. I've just ripped out most of the kitchen. Well, when I say rip it out, it was only plywood fronts and the top anyway. The sink isn't still in there, but it's covered. We disaster get foam on that. So I'm just taking my bunks out and all that. Forward cabin is clean and ready to go. Conduit is in, chain pipe is in, the windows are all taped. So yeah, it's just taking out the last few bits really, and the guys are going to be here at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, so we're going to move the boat over to the main pier in Kinsale. So cleared it with the harbour master, going to take the boat over to the pier where there's more room for the guys to pull the van up and work away. So yeah, I'm going to crack on, and I won't bore you with just cleaning, so we're going to cut to the boat moving now. So it's D-Day, finally the biggest milestone now since launching, and that's getting the insulation done. So the lads are in the boat right now. We'll go in and have a look in a second. And yeah, for some reason actually when I set my GoPro to go earlier, it cut out, and I think I lost most of the bringing it over, but I have a little bit. And yeah, I'm quite disappointed actually. It's a GoPro 7, the new one. Saving up to get it for a long time, and it keeps freezing on me, so I may have to send it back. Anyway, that's beside the point. The lads are in there now. We'll show you what they're up to. We're in Kinsale, so that's the Trident Hotel, and then this is the pier. So we're just I don't even know what I'm saying because I'm so tired. But anyway, right, lads are getting on with it, and we'll go and have a look. I don't want to be annoying the lads too much. They're working away there, and we'll go in and pop it. We'll pop in every little while and take a bit of video and show you how it's progressing. I have to keep checking my lines as well. She's kind of against the wall, and I don't want the tide to go out too much and her lines end up pulling the cleats off the deck, which they probably wouldn't. She'd probably lift the boat with those cleats. But yeah, we'll go in and check on the lads every so often. I don't want to be annoying them. They know what they're doing. I'm only getting in the way. I'm going to go and get some coffee and relax. So yeah, we'll check in a while. So the job seems to be going well. Two lads inside there now. One is spray foaming and the other guy's cutting it back if it comes out beyond the battens. I think there'll be some tidying up for me to do at some point as well as we do the fit out. I'll have to kind of sand it back a little bit too. I'll use the anchor grinder or something. It'll make a mess, but it'll work. Yeah, it's looking very, very, very different in there. Very, very different. I'm really looking forward to getting some timber on the walls now, and it'll start looking awesome. I'm excited.
And then there's a few crashes and stuff coming out. There's a cork round about there. Yeah, there's backed up to Glenmore.
You right, guys? Where are we? We're anchored out in Sandy Cove. Seagulls are going mental. Jeff's going for a swim because he's mad as a box of frogs, and
check the anchor.
He wants to go and check the anchor for some reason. We threw the Bruce out, we didn't throw the Delta out because I couldn't be bothered hooking it up. But yeah, here we are in Sandy Cove. There's very little wind in here.
Hey George, look!
Niamh's happy. Crew is happy. So we are anchored, and The law says that you're supposed to have a ball up in the forward triangle to show that you're anchored, so everyone knows that your anchor is out. But I don't have one yet. Should have one soon, but we said we'd stick a fender up because it's very similar to the same shape and colour. So from a distance, it'll be able to tell you exactly what it is. So this is Luke's rib. This is Discovery, this rib, and he's come out to visit us. He's tied up with us. Crew there hanging out, having lunch. Our visitors are here. Chevy's had a bottle of wine. And we're just rafted up to Zora there now. Hanging out at anchor. Having the crack. Drinking cans. No, nothing crazy. Just heading back to Kinsale for a bit of a reach, just coming back into the harbour, going around the Bullman Rock, and then we're going to go, we're going to take a right and head in on a run. I don't know if we got that on, did we get that tack on camera? Niamh was at the helm. So yeah, this nice 10 to 15 knots breeze, really steady, no swell. Yeah, just tipping along nicely, doing about 4 knots, maybe 3 knots. That sail's nice now, I think nicer. Right, so it's been about 3 weeks since that insulation and that bit of sailing, and obviously since then a little bit has happened. There's a little bit of sneak preview of how things are starting to look. So yeah, obviously the insulation was done, and now I've been cracking on pretty much like full on with the paneling in the saloon, and you can probably tell the passage of time by my hair because I haven't bothered to get my hair cut. But yeah, the paneling is taking place now at the moment, so we're trying to close in the insulation because it kind of rains down a little bit, and yeah, we're closing all that off in the saloon especially because we can get the bunks done. We'll have a bit of storage under the bunks and somewhere to sleep, a little bit more kind of permanent, you know. Then things are going to progress on there with the galley and moving on to chart table, floor in the galley, and then we can start doing the heads and all of the other stuff. So things are progressing, and yeah, I'm just getting on with it. So yeah, before I do go, actually, if you want to see more kind of up-to-date stuff, we put a lot of stuff on Patreon. So we put up pictures of the way things are going. We're going to start doing live feeds as well. So yeah, if you want to see more of that, then do hit us up on Patreon. So yeah, I'll let you go. Thanks a million.